Our final game here, guys, it's the Monday night one, the closest spread of the entire playoff slate in the openers here. Vikings just -1.5, traveling to play the Rams. The over-under, no surprise, it's 47.5. And Lawrence Puka Nacua, a pretty hefty price here at 7,600 because the target share for him, when healthy, has been absolutely insane this year.
The price is warranted. 21.8 fantasy points per game in his 9 full games this season. This Rams passing game has went from a 1A, 1B situation to Puka is the guy. He'll be one of the top receivers picked next year in fantasy, and that starts here against the Vikings defense, who they could be had on the back end.
I think Kyren Williams at 7,400 is really interesting here. This is a guy who averaged over 25 touches a game in his final 4. We just saw what Jahmyr Gibbs did to this Vikings defense last week as well. They're middle of the pack, the Vikings are, against the run over the last 4 weeks. And so I do think at home, Kyren gets a big workload here. Quickly, I'll mention that during the regular season, only one team in the NFL allowed more fantasy points to opposing tight ends than the Los Angeles Rams. So TJ Hawkinson at 4,200, if you're deciding to sort of punt tight end, I think becomes interesting as well.
Yep. Justin Jefferson at 8,100. Is it worth paying the big price on, knowing the total in this game and that Sam Darnold, he was open last week. Darnold just didn't get to him.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see what this Vikings offense looks like after that game, and I wonder if
there were
rebound. Elements that were solved. But yeah, I suspect they just played at too high of a level consistently across the whole season. But I would be looking more for guys like Cooper Kupp in the kind of lower end than Justin Jefferson. I think that like Cooper Kupp, his obituary has seemingly been written. He just has not played well over the past month. I think the fact that he has had the week off and coming into this, and he'll get right. He went 5 for 51 on the touchdown the last time they played Minnesota. So I think that with the attention that Nacua will get, wouldn't be surprised, playoff game, Stafford looking for Kupp, and he hits 50 yards.
He had a lot of weeks off.
Yeah.
He
Believe me,
scored in 3 games.
Yeah, he killed me in my dynasty playoffs.
What do you think that got?
Sure.
Is it just over?
I don't think it's over, but I think there's clearly McVay resting the team.
Yeah.
He falls into that. I think the body it's been breaking down for 3 years now, and eventually you hit a toll, like a breaking point.
Before we go to break, just very quickly, while we're talking about this game that will be in Los Angeles, I just want to take one moment here just to say, I have seen the images of what Los Angeles is going through with those fires, and it's unbelievable and it's awful. And I've had friends that they have lost their houses. I have friends that they're evacuating. I'm sure everyone has people that have been affected by this. So anyway, just on behalf of the entire show, are just thoughts and prayers. Words are inadequate, but it's just if you are out there and you can help in any way, please do. There's a number of great organizations out there that are out there providing relief for people out there, because it's just, the scenes are heartbreaking.
Yeah. Well said, Matthew. I think we all second that.
Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBCSports.com and Rotoworld.com, and I want to thank you so much for watching whatever it is you just watched, or if nothing else, being too lazy to click out of the autoplay after this video started, after whatever it is you actually wanted to watch finished. But now that you're here, I'd like to take a moment here to ask you respectfully now, okay? I'm asking you respectfully to subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel. You'll get the latest Roto-World fantasy news headlines, all sorts of great shows, including my own Fantasy Football Happy Hour. So go subscribe now. Again, I'm asking respectfully.